Україна є і буде на землі.
Dzisiaj
A dramatic war of words has erupted between Donald Trump's top man on Ukraine and Vladimir Putin's top man in London. At the heart of the clash, Russia's drone strikes inside NATO territory, Poland. On September 10th, waves of Russian drones crossed Polish skies for 6 hours.
If it had all happened at once, maybe you could call it an accident. But 6 hours of drones, that's a test, a way to see what the West would do. And we have to respond like it's a test.
Trump's envoy, Kellogg, is convinced Moscow staged a deliberate test of NATO's resolve, but his view clashes with Trump himself, who suggested the incident could have been a mistake. Secretary of State Marco Rubio called it unacceptable and dangerous, though he too wondered whether Poland was the actual target. Poland is in no doubt. Foreign Minister Radoslaw Sikorski posted bluntly, "No, it wasn't a mistake." Prime Minister Donald Tusk was equally firm. "We would also wish that the drone attack on Poland was a mistake, but it wasn't, and we know it."
Russian President Vladimir. Putin is mocking President Donald Trump's peace efforts. Unfortunately, after the Alaska summit, instead of a ceasefire, we had an intensification of Russian attacks on Ukraine. And what happened over Polish skies last night is a remnant of this intensified offensive against Ukraine.
Poland triggered NATO's Article 4, leading to the launch of the Eastern Sentry mission. NATO allies rushed forces eastward. Czechia sent Me-171S helicopters, the UK Typhoons, Denmark F-16s and a frigate, France 3 Rafales, and Germany 4 Eurofighters. A sharp signal to Moscow. Kellogg sharpened the warning. He painted Putin as an expansionist ruler bent on reviving Russia's imperial borders.
You have to look at Russian President Vladimir Putin and Russia as an expansionist power. He wants to re-establish the Russian Empire. Just look at history. Give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
Even as Kellogg spoke, 3 Russian MiG-31s violated Estonian airspace on September 19th, forcing Tallinn to request Article 4 consultations. Moscow denied the breach. That's when Putin's top man in London hit back. Russia's ambassador to the UK, Andrei Kelin, accused Ukraine of staging a false flag operation, repurposing Russian drones and firing them into Poland to stir conflict.
why were they there then, Mr. Ambassador, the drones?
We have seen many false flag operations from Kyiv authorities during these years. So looks like, I do not say it definitely, but it looks very much like that.
You're saying they're not Russian drones in Poland?
It might be. These are decoys, which are called Herbera. A lot of them are on the territory of Ukraine right now because they're flying, then they're falling down. You just have to pick it up, refill it, and then send again.
So it wasn't Russian activity in Poland?
I don't think so.
Trump's top man versus Putin's top man, Kellogg versus Kelin. One says Moscow tested NATO, the other says Kyiv staged a false flag. Poland and NATO aren't waiting for answers. Troops, fighters, and warships are now massed in Eastern Europe. The West holds its breath for Moscow's next move.
Finally, Guyana!